So it's 3 days until I have my kidney removed, and I decided I'm going to make some videos and document everything, talk about my feelings, all of that kind of gooey stuff. I guess by starting with my story on how they found the cancer. So after Dad passed away 3 years ago, before that, when Dad got cancer, I basically quit everything and spent the last of his time with him, which I'm grateful to be able to do that. And although I love the fire brigade, I just never got back to it. There just always seemed to be one extra thing. We've had a few other tragedies through the last 3 years, and if you see the blog and stuff, that's all written in there. So it's taken this long for me to get, I guess, the strength, the strength to go back to the fire brigade, the time, the ability. And thank God I decided to do that, because being a lazy person that I sometimes can be, I put the medical off a couple of weeks, and by that time all the extra exercise and the change in diet to try and get myself extra healthy had caused some intestinal pain, some gut pain. I decided rather than wait the 3 or 4 weeks I'd normally wait for, to see whether it's serious and I should go to the doctor, I went to the doctor after 2 weeks, and she told me what I thought would always happen if I go to the doctors: everything's fine, there's nothing wrong with your guts. But that was, I've jumped ahead here. So she poked around and there was a bit of pain, so she sent me to an ultrasound, to get an ultrasound. And after the ultrasound I was informed that everything's fine, there's nothing wrong with my guts. But they found a lump on my kidney. They found an ovulated mass. I like that word, ovulated. Turns out it's not a good thing, but I like the word. Anyway, that freaked me out a little bit, because if you know about Dad, he passed away very, very quickly. His cancer was very aggressive. So I had about a week or more believing that was the case with me, that they've found a secondary cancer site in my kidney, and I've probably got some form of other cancer, and I have weeks or months left to live. And that was pretty stressful. That was probably the worst week of my entire life so far. But the positive side of that is when they finally finished all the scans and tests and pokes and prods and whirling machines, all of that, CT scans, it came back that it's just kidney cancer, just the single 3 centimetre lump in the middle of my kidney. So, after a week of believing I was going to die in the next couple of months, finding out that all I have is plain old kidney cancer, and they can